Hello everyone. This is Bree coming to you from Umami Gourmet Coffee and Exotic Tea. And I am coming to you today with another Tea Time with Bree. Excuse my voice. I have allergies and this weather is just not cooperating, but we're going to push through this video. And today we are having, for my tea, I'm having Lazy Daze. I'm gonna put some lotion on my hand. So today I'm having Lazy Daze, and let me just tell you about Lazy Daze. It is one of our anxiety reducers, and it has a lot of good herbs like chamomile and kava kava and spearmint and peppermint and catnip in there. That it has more ingredients, and of course I'll list the ingredients and put a picture up, but it is very good. It's an anxiety reducer and something that just naturally calms you down, and I use it. I'm having it tonight, and it is called Lazy Daze. So you want to start a small business, and in this day and time, in this digital age, it is very important to have an online presence. But first of all, you want to name your business, of course. And once you name your business, you want to select a domain name so that people can easily find your business. First, we're going to talk about selecting your domain name. I recommend, and what I have done is I have my web name and all of my domain names with one service, and I have kind of jumped around with different platforms of having web services, and I'll explain to you why I did that. Having your domain names in one place, say for instance, if something happens and you have to change services, or you have to change your web hosting services, you will still own the domain name. Whereas if you get the domain with the web hosting services, then they will own the web hosting services. Now, one of my websites, one of my names, my domain names, I did this, and I don't have the website with them anymore, but I still have to pay them for the domain name. I wish that I would have taken my own advice, but hey, you live and you learn. So every year I have to pay them, I think it's about $15 or so for them to, because they own my domain name. Now, of course, you can, go through the service and try to get the domain name transferred and all, but I haven't wanted to go through that yet. So I have this one, and we'll talk about who that is. I have to pay them $15 a year, although they do not own, although I do not host my website with them. So it's best, just to wrap it all up, to me and for me, it was best for me to have my domain names through one web hosting platform and then have my websites through another. And it's really easy to point the web hosting service to the domain name. Okay, so you're selecting your domain name, and what you can do, there are a lot of services that you can just go plug in your domain name to see if it's available, and if it's available, you can purchase it. It usually goes from $12 to $15 a year. A lot of the websites have, or web hosting services have, a way that you can get it free for the first year if you host your site with them. But again, you want to see if you can have them separately. Now, just full disclosure, most of my domain names are with GoDaddy. This is not sponsored. GoDaddy's not paying me. It's just who I've chosen to place my domain names with. So you can go in, you can plug in the name. If it's not available, they will let you know. They also give you suggestions. Now, my suggestion is, until you know that you know that you know that you're getting ready to pay for the domain name, don't go plugging in your names willy-nilly, because for some people this is their business. So they do scrubs on the website, to see what names are being plugged in, and then they go and buy the website, and then your buy the domain name, and then your $15 domain name has just become hundreds or thousands of dollars, because they know that you're searching for it and they feel like this is going to be a popular site, so they purchase it, and then you have to get it from them. So once you know that this is going to be your domain name and what you want to name your website, then you go plugging it in, and I would suggest be ready to purchase it at that time. Like I said, it's only about $15, and it's for a whole year. So my next suggestion to you, and this is just what I did, I also purchased an email address through GoDaddy, so that I could always have, my company's email address. So what you can do is your name or customer service or something at yourcompanyname.com, and that is about $5 a month. We can argue whether it's enough, whether it's too much, whether it's not enough. But what it does is, if I had XYZ website over here, and my email address is over here, if I decide not to use this web services, I still have my email address, and my email address I have it forwarded to my regular email that I check every day. So it's kind of one of those things where it makes you look professional, because we are professionals, right? Yeah, right. Okay. And thanks for watching, guys. And this Lazy Daze has reduced my anxiety, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Have a blessed one.